Today I am here at last with Mike Booth from the Pink Wafers and his lovely wife Fee, who at one time was also a backing singer with the band. They have kindly invited me into their wonderful home to make this interview and to find out more about the fabulous Pink Wafers band. As you can see, Mike and Fee spend most of their time producing these amazing paintings which they sell to the rich and famous around the world.
Well, Kerry, firstly I'm amazed at the fact you've managed to track us down after all these years, 32 years since I last saw Tom. But because what you've got to remember, back in those days we were very young, we were only kids really, although I was the youngest in the band. And the Wafer split. A lot of it's known, of course, the history, and I went straight back to uni and did an art degree there. And Fiona, this lovely creature, stayed with me ever since. And we got married a few years after the Wafer split. I'd finished my degree, and we've been flying around the world and painting one way and the other ever since, haven't we, darling?
You actually took the place of Marlena, I understand.
I did. And it was great fun.
So was it love at first sight with Mike?
Pretty much, yes.
And it was the same for me, actually. And she filled the place marvellously. She's got a wonderful voice. We saw her singing in a pub. Marlena had flounced off in a sort of lovey-dovey type thing, and the band were kind of gutted because we hadn't got a backing singer. We saw Fee singing in a pub in Chelsea or Putney or somewhere, I can't quite remember. Chelsea, that's right, yeah, the old King's Arms. That's right.
Recently, after researching the Wafers, I actually did an interview with your manager, or should I say ex-manager, Frankie Redruth, and he actually said that you couldn't even tune your own guitar.
Yeah, well that is absolutely typical of Redruth, you see, because that guy just took us to the cleaners completely.
Complete bastard.
He was, and we were young, typical situation, naive, we'd got all the talent. Frankie Redruth, yes he guided us, yes he got us the gigs, yes he got us the deal, but of course what he did, he signed it up in such a way that we got virtually nothing, and I would love to meet that bloke and just have a little chat and tell him a few home truths about what he did and what went wrong.
So Mike, I've heard there's a huge rise in the Pink Wafers. You're everywhere, you're all over the web, everywhere you go on the web, Pink Wafers, people on your back. Do you think there's any chance of a reunion?
Well, I wasn't actually aware of that because Fee and I don't spend a great deal of time on the computer or listening to TV stuff or whatever. We're involved with our painting and stuff, but I think it could be a distinct possibility. I haven't seen Tom in 32 years, and I don't know what happened to the guy. We lost touch after the band split, obviously, and I've got no knowledge about what he's done or where he's been. So.
Well, actually, Mike, I have tracked him down. It took me a long time, and I'm going to interview him next week. So, do you think there's any chance we could get the two of you together for a good old reunion?
It would be incredible.
That would be amazing, because I have no knowledge of where he was. He could have been the other.
We have to.
He could have been the other side of the world for all I knew. Yeah, I think that would be a fantastic idea. I'd like to see the guy, see if some of the old magic is still there, eh? That would be good.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is very exciting. I can see it now. Very exciting.
Yeah, let's do
The
it.
Pink Wafer fans are going to be so excited by this.
Marvellous, let's do it.
Years ago, she's gonna take me where I wanna go. Brown hair, brown eyes, sugar sand under pink wafer skies. Pink wafer skies, pink wafer skies.
In the heart of mid-Wales, set on a remote farm, I discovered the one and only Tom Bruce, the singing bass player with the Pink Wafers band.
Well, man, like I've been living here since like the split of the Wafers in 1970, whatever that was. You know, it's time, innit? It's just time don't exist for me anymore. I meditate a lot, you know. Been in my little caravan for 30, you know, something years. You know, I got no stress, man, no mortgage, no wife, no nothing. You know, it's just a brilliant life, man. I love it.
Tom, you know, recently I did an interview with Mike and Fee, and did you know they've actually got married?
What? Smoothie Boovie married? I don't bloody believe that. She must have him right under the thumb. Can't believe it. You're joking. You're having me on, ain't you? You're having a laugh.
Well, they look very happy living in Marlborough.
Cool.
And I said to them, would they like to get back together with you and maybe possibly do an interview?
Oh no, whoa, hold on, man. This is surreal. Am I tripping?
Any chance at all of a reunion?
What, you mean the band?
It would be great,
Oh,
Tom.
what's the point, man? I said it's in the past. It's a different incarnation, man. I'm living in this one now.
Yeah, but people want to hear the Wafers again and Pink Wafer Skies and all the other tracks from your album.
What's the point? Why?
Because there could be a lot of money in it for you, Tom.
Money? What do I need money for? Do I look as if I need money?
Tom, is that a song that you actually wrote yourself?
Yeah, man. It's like this was on the Pink Wafer Sky album. It's called Blue Burma Sunset, you know, and it was influenced. I was influenced by the famous sitar player Ravi Shankar, and I was so influenced that I thought, yeah, I'll write this little tune, and it just became, you know, kind of like my anthem, you know what I mean? It's like my signature tune, really.
Okay, man, so you may ask me what I do right in my days. Well, it's like this. I've got loads of friends around here. I've got the horses and the sheep and I've got the cattle. But most of all, I've got the chickens. Chickens are fantastic. I talk to the chickens, they talk to me, do you know what I mean? It's not just noises, all this. It all means stuff. It's chicken stuff, do you know what I mean, man? Chicken stuff, chickens forever. Yeah, man. Right, I must tell you, right, the reason that I actually moved into the caravan, right, was because I was skint because that bleeding Frankie Redruth, so-called manager, nicked all our bleeding money. He walked off with every penny. We never end up with anything. And if I ever meet him, I'll tell you what, I'd bloody swing for him.
Did you realise, Tom, that the Wafers are so big now in America?
What?
And you've got a huge fan base.
No,
all waiting for your reunion.
No.
So tell me, do you have any message at all for your fan base?
Yeah, well, the only thing I can think of really is don't get sucked in by the music industry, alright? Because they're just out to feather their own nests. I'm talking about feathering nests. Just talk to the chickens, man, you get more sense from them. Talk to the chickens.
Tom, if I can't talk you into a reunion at this stage, can I talk you into possibly doing an interview with Mike and Fee?
Has he got any chickens?
Pink wafer skies, pink wafer skies, pink wafer skies.